Right, today I'm going to show you how to make some charcloth, which is this, and it makes really good fire tinder. And how to do it, all you do is you get a cotton t-shirt, an old cotton t-shirt, something like that, but it's got to be cotton, and you cut it up into little strips like that, and you bang a few in there, in your tin. And your tin, this is an old air gun pellet tin, has to be got a hole in the top to let the fumes out. And all I'm going to do basically is scorch it until it comes into this. First of all, we've got to light a fire. So I'm going to demonstrate how we light a fire with charcloth. This is my tinder bundle, and in my tinder bundle I always have a little bit of Hessian sacking, if I've got it, and a piece of flint. You can get bits of flint off the beach. That's where I picked this up. I just found a big piece and just take a little bit off, and that's all you need. So to get the charcloth to make into a fire, to get an ember, all you do is just break a little bit. You don't need a load. And you put that on your flint like so, and then you get your steel. You just come down sharp. And what you're trying to do is catch your spark. Oh, we've got one there straight away, look. Now that's burning pretty fast, so you've got to be pretty quick. So you put that into your tinder. That ain't going to go out either unless you press it out and blow gently. This fire is called the Dakota fire pit. I always prefer this kind of fire to actually a fire on top of the ground, because this contains all the heat and it gets quite intense, and you can cook things extremely quickly. And all it is a hole, small air hole there coming into your main fire hole, and you've got a tunnel in between. I've put a little bit of pipe in there because this is a permanent fixture. Right, our fire's about ready. All we need to do now is just put the lid on, put it right in the middle. What will happen now is when that gets hot, it'll start to smoke, and in a lot of occasions, most of it, it'll set fire coming out, the fumes will set on fire. Once the fire has died down, the charcloth is ready. And all you do then is just take it out, let it cool, open your lid, and then just try it. See if you've done a thorough job. If not, put it back in for a little longer. Right, you can just see there, it's just starting to smoke. There's vapour coming out that little hole now. That'll start getting really, see, it's getting really vicious. That should light, set a light, and then when the flames die down, the charcoal's ready. It's a fungi called horseshoe fungus. I don't know what the Latin name is, and if I did, I wouldn't be able to pronounce it anyway. So I wouldn't worry about trees, where it grows. These grow mainly on birch trees or beech. I've got this off a beech tree. But for the total novice, all you need to do is identify it. You don't need to go looking for trees, just identify the fungi. It can grow that big, or I pick this and it can get to that big. So all you do with this to make this into tinder is the same process. Is you cut a little piece off, you put it in a little tin, put it inside, you do the same thing as you are doing with the charcloth, and you get this. And it's just like charcoal, and that will take a spark with a ferro rod or even your flint and steel. And that burns really quick. The other good thing about horseshoe fungi is you can dip it, take a piece off, dip it in your fire, get it going, and it'll just smoulder, and it'll smoulder for hours and hours and hours. And if you're gonna move off and you've got like a 10-hour track, then you've got your fire when you get there. This fungi is called King Alfred's cake. This also takes a spark, and all you have to do with this, it's got to be dry. All these funguses have got to be dry. You just take it in half, and you see the growth rings there. Get your ferro rod and strike, and that will catch a spark straight away. You find these on the ground under rotten branches. Ash is the main one where I got this from, but this is, you know, if you know where you're looking, there's hundreds of these, and they're brilliant. They're really brilliant, but they've got to be dry. Everything's got to be dry. Nothing will take a spark if it's wet. Right, all the smoke and flames have stopped, so we're obviously ready. So we'll take that out and let that cool for a few minutes. Right, we'll see if that's cool. Yep. See what we've got. Oh, there we are. Charcloth. See if it works. There you go, straight away, look at that. Get that in your Tinder bundle, you're well away. Thank you for watching.